Although Pete's mom looked very cute, she was actually a monster with 6 hands. Once the alarm clock rang, she would grab Pete and Dad out of bed, force-feed them breakfast, and make them brush their teeth. Then she dressed Dad in his work clothes and put Pete in his school uniform. After that, Dad was thrown out to go to work, and Pete was tossed into the back seat of the car. She sat in the driver's seat, stretching out 6 big hands, putting on makeup while driving. Only after quickly throwing Pete at the school gate did she rush to the company. But there was also a monster in the company, the boss, who yelled and shouted. In his roars, Mom stretched out her 6 hands and worked like crazy. After a burst of busyness, Mom finished her day's work. She picked up her phone, grabbed her coat, and rushed into the supermarket. Facing a crowd of aunties attacking the discount food, she directly used her 6 hands to knock people away, leaving only the messy cashier behind. When Mom drove home, she thought she could finally relax. But as soon as she walked in, I saw a horrible scene. The trash in the house had piled up like a mountain. Pete even crawled out from the trash heap to greet her. So Mom transformed into a 6-handed cleaner, and the whole house instantly became spotless. Just then, Dad came back drunk. He threw off all his clothes, and even tossed his smelly socks onto Mom's face. Looking at the stinky socks in her hand, Mom turned into a red monster. Pete and Dad were so scared that they ran in all directions. So the chase began. Dad accidentally tripped himself. As the monster mom rushed at him, he threw some trash into the trash bin. As soon as the trash landed, the monster mom froze. Dad tried throwing in another piece of trash, and Mom's weird hands disappeared. Only then did Pete and Dad realize what was going on. So Dad quickly packed 6 bags of trash, and Pete washed all the pots and dishes in the house. Mom's 6 hands all disappeared, and she returned to her cute self. Right after that, Mom picked up her tools to cook dinner. But when she opened the fridge, she found it full of garbage. Mom transformed into a monster once again and attacked them. If you don't want your cute mom to turn into a monster, now you know what to do.